action at a time. Just want to not get flat-footed. I just want to like get the other type of things here. Very good. Okay. Well, wow. Looks like it's the bad guys going on here now, doesn't it?
No.
Nope.
Only two bad guys get to go.
Only two bad guys get to go?
Just the king and the two.
Or you're going to kill all the other ones before the other ones get to go? Okay, we're good. That's a good idea, actually. That's a very sensible idea, actually. Okay. So,
they're not undead. We don't know if they're irredeemably evil yet.
They're orcs. And you know, all orcs are find out is to smite evil on them.
Or to do a detect evil.
Oh, you could try detect evil too, I guess.
I think the actions of this king are going to tell us whether we should open fire or not.
Yeah. Open fire is actually a very good phrase. What?
I was going to say that, what do you call it? Strict did tell us in case of an attack. Back in
I'm sorry, I'm stuck in my position.
Who's going to listen? Who's going to listen to what Strict says? Yeah, exactly. Who's going to care what Strict says?
If we can.
Okay, so
You say me.
We don't think Strict needs to be bought for every little tiny thing we say.
exactly. You know, whatever. A little, bunch of orcs, whatever. Who cares? You can get these guys in your sleep.
They look like they have
I
actually saw them before you even cast the light spell. Do they look like they have weapons?
Why, yes, they do. I'm sorry, I didn't describe the weapon action. Oh, and I should describe the weapon action because the weapon action is pretty important here. Okay, the normal Spud guys all looked like they are armed with this very wicked-looking double-headed falchion. Okay, right? So it's got two blades, one on each end, and so on. And it looks like that none of them are wearing any shields or anything remotely like a shield, and so on. So it looks like they wield them two-handed.
So there's no there's no bows or arrows.
Just wait for it. Wait for it. Okay. So then the big guy here, okay, looks like he's wielding another double-headed thing. So we're talking about this one is one mean-ass looking axe. Okay. So it looks like they took Theodrin's great axe and then said, this great axe, it's not big and mean enough. So they took another one of the big, mean great axes and stuck it onto the other end, and that's what that guy's wielding.
How big are these guys?
How big are they? No, they're just like 6, 7 foot tall. You know?
6, 7 foot
tall.
They're
They're little orcs. They're little orcs. Okay. And then you got the runts. Okay. And then all of them are also carrying this strange thing, which you assume is a weapon, but you have no idea how they would use it. It's this really long, slat-like thing. Okay. And then it looks like it's got a hook at one end, and then it looks like it's got other stuff that's like, jammed into it, and it makes no sense whatsoever.
And it's on their arm?
And it looks like it's strapped on their arms. Okay? And so the big guy, decides, well, now's an excellent time to go to town. Okay, right. And he attacks you. Okay. You would be an excellent person to attack. And, yeah. So you're stuck right now, aren't you?
I'm stuck.
And you,
don't have armor.
And you don't have armor on. So what would hypothetically be your no armor class be?
10.
10, yeah, okay, very good. Okay, that's good. Okay.
It's not as bad as Cosimo's.
Right, that's the attitude. That's what you need to say about your. Okay, we're good. Okay. So what happens is the guy takes the slat-like looking thing, okay, right? Grabs it with his other arm, okay, right? And then does this weird flick, and then flicks this like projectile thing out of it. So it's like a long club-like thing almost, and it's got this really big heavy thing at one end. Okay, right? And it comes flying out of it super fast. Okay. Have you guys ever seen people play high-lie? Yeah. It's exactly like that. He's got like a little high-lie cup, he just flip the thing super fast, pegs you right in the head, and does 10 points of damage to you. Okay, that is 10 points of non-lethal damage. And this combat, it's actually very important that people keep track of non-lethal versus lethal damage.
So that's 10 under subdue?
10 under subdue, correct. Okay. And any time that the subdue equals your current hit points, then you go unconscious.
Right.
Okay. Yeah, okay, very good. And by the way, it does a resounding thud. Whack! Okay, right? So it's like, holy frick! It was like getting hit with a sack, right at that range, type of thing. Well, it's really, really heinous, right? And he actually says out to the other people, oh, I don't believe it. It's a good hair. Get him! Careful below. And all of the other ones start unstrapping their things, whatever they are.
Good hair?
A good hair. That's what he said. And you're like,
it's like my spell's busted.
Yeah. Something's messed up with that. That's freaky. Okay, so Alexander, what do you want to do?
Waystone! detect evil.
Okay, very good, very good. So you detect evil, and you are pretty certain that at this point in time, you are on one side, surrounded by evil.
Okay.
Evil. Wait, and there's more evil there.
Okay.
It's a bunch of evil. Well, at the moment, he's not even in range of anybody except for maybe this guy. I mean, he'd have to break out of the thing.
He's evil too?
They're all freaking.
Okay. Is that the only name?
Now, by the way, just technically speaking, you can only so that's the only standard action you can take. So technically speaking, you in order to know the numbers and the location, you need to do more and all this other stuff. But pretty much what you can sense is all the guys, solid wall of evil. It's like, no, you're pretty confident that it's all evil. Yeah.
Got it.
I don't think there's like one that's okay.
And if there is, it's...
But he's got issues with his parents, so it's a rebellious phase.
Right.
So the thing is, Cosimo, what do you want to do?
I'm gonna yell back. So actually, how far away from these guys am I?
Right now, I would say.
So what are you?
You're about. Okay. So from this guy, you're maybe about 69 feet. Okay. From these other guys. These other guys are in the forest.
But these
They're
are
just...
I would say the resounding thud.
Are they all basically one
The resounding thud basically
Yeah, they're all sort of basically in one place.
guarantees that at least you won't be a bad person to take care of.
Now I have a question.
What's your question?
So if I double the range of color spray, what does that mean?
You want to kill anyway. Exactly.
I guess that matters
Smite.
of a.
It only matters for smite, but otherwise everything else is just fine.
That's a good question.
Kind of a little
The
screwed up
double
now.
range
No
of
armor,
color
no
would
weapons.
double
Excuse me.
the
I don't know why you're
length,
so
but not the
worried.
base.
Okay, so we're just
It would
narrow
be 60,
it.
that's correct. It would be 60 feet long,
Yeah.
30 feet wide at the other end,
Stuck
and you
into-
would conceivably be able to get more.
No armor.
Just because it's a larger.
Just because...
No way to reach these people. Don't miss a weapon.
That's right. Big line.
And you're thinking yours.
Okay, so it'd be 60.
Oh, and these are all
It'd be 60 feet. That's correct.
And they know what it is.
So I'm gonna yell back to the wall.
And you're worried.
We've got orcs.
It's true.
Okay.
No.
To the guards on the wall.
Okay.
I'm not worried.
Then I'm gonna move and move action towards the guys, and I'm gonna cast color spray on.
Okay.
Try to include the big guy.
Render me unconscious.
Okay, very good. Okay. Actually,
Don't include the big guy.
okay. Let's back up for a second. Okay. So first of all, you yell to the guys on the walls. We've got orcs. Oh my God. Blah, 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 right? And it's like you're in plain view of these fuckers right now. Okay, right? And they are seeing the combat going on, and then they're not doing anything. And you yell right at them. We've got orcs. Blah, blah. And they're not doing anything. Okay, right? So they're just whatever, standing there like bumps on the wall.
Are they in fact standing?
They, as far as you can tell, they stand. Sure.
Okay, well,
And we're within missile range up there from them, right?
That's right.
They could easily fire boats.
They could easily, dude, you're 100 feet plus away tops. That's easily within one range.
They've been
Right.
Okay.
No, but that's not the strange part. The strange part is these people are sentries. They're up there to look around and make sure that nothing funky is happening. And Cosimo just yelled to them, "We've got orcs. We're being attacked." And then they're doing nothing.
Okay.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Well, I guess it's up to us to save the town.
Oh, excellent. Very good.
Back to color spray.
Excellent. Color spraying. Excellent. Very good.
So who could I? How many of them could I get in a color spray?
You wouldn't be able to get any of them this round, really.
Even if I doubled the range.
Even if you doubled the range, that is correct. So you'd have to move all of this round to get near them, and then next round you could probably.
If I ran this round.
If you ran this round, it's not going to make any difference because it's not going to. Okay, running. So by the way, if you ran, you still can't take a standard action. A round is a full round action. Okay.
No, I'm sorry. What's the thing where you take your move action doubles the length, but you lose armor class? Is that charging or something?
You can only charge as melee attack.
Okay.
Okay. So if you were to melee attack one of them, then you have to use your standard action as a melee attack, and you wouldn't be able to cast a spell.
So pretty much the only way to get close enough to them is to.
Yeah, you could use a double move this round. You could run this round. It's not going to get you into any better position running this round than just double moving this round. And by the way, running has minuses to like your armor class and other types of stuff too. So, okay.
Well, let's just double move.
Okay, very good. Okay, so you double move, you get into position, and you think about this weird thing with why are the dreams in the wall not doing anything? That makes no sense. Okay, very good. Okay. So, number 2 is going to be. I think it's going to take you. No, very good. I think that's good. And then No, they're all attacking at range. None of them are attacking at the thing. Because if they were attacking melee, they get stuck. I mean, if they're
They get stuck and they get cube rush.
Right, yeah, it's pure fun. Pure fun. Okay, and so then that hits, and then that does, well, look at that. That does 7 points of non-lethal damage.
Don't wait.
Ha!
Not for long.
You guys have got to do better than that. Damn, that hurt. Okay, very good. Firefly, what do you want to do?
How many of them are within an 80-foot circle?
An 80-foot circle?
Yeah.
Holy frick, what do you have that does an 80-foot circle?
Entangle.
Stole my thunder.
You know, like they're in the forest.
It's a 40-foot radius.
Let me see this, let me see this, let me see this.
They're facing a druid in the forest.
They're facing a druid in the forest. Surrounded by weeds and stuff.
Where's Entangle?
You're at the bottom of the page under E.
Under E.
Damn! Excuse me, that's a good spell.
That is a good spell.
Okay, very good. So so it's a 40-foot radius spell. That's fixed. That doesn't change.
40-foot radius, but that makes it 80-foot diameter.
Yeah, 80-foot diameter. Correct. Yeah, sure. By the way, you could easily get them all. I mean, you can get them all, and that's not a problem. And the length is 400 feet plus yada yada, which is of course also you could easily do the reverse of it.
Right. So I'm.
Damn!
So,
Excuse me.
So basically, everyone's got and I'll doubly get Alexander in number 2.
Yeah. Excellent. Okay.
That means the rest of us are also getting entangled?
No.
No.
You can put a deep line.
At this point in time.
enough that you don't get it.
Yeah, exactly. So the witchman who's it?
I already know you're screwed by an
D6. You know, you can use
What's
whatever.
that?
It's not a problem.
That would be
Okay.
excellent. Does that deny the dex bonus?
The
Oh, great.
That's a good question. Where? That's actually an excellent question. Let's read the thing. What it does. What the? It definitely
should.
It's going to mess up.
It's
the,
like the
Entangled is its own.
It's like being stuck.
Okay, very good. Okay, so the creature can break free and move at half its normal wugga wugga by using a full wugga wugga DC 20. A creature that succeeds on its reflex is wugga wugga, even under thing you do. No. It only affects its movement, not its dexterity or its armor class. Okay, so what this is going to do is it make them virtually impossible for them to escape. Is what it's going to do.
Whereas Entangle denies them their armor class.
Just like the
Dexterity.
right?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Yeah, my Entangle denies the dex.
Denies them the dexterity. That's correct.
Entangle denies dex.
Yeah. But now you can go ahead and get him
No,
advantage.
too bad stuff.
Yeah. Okay. And so
No.
the question was, why do we even carry this around?
It's
So,
fire.
yeah, exactly. Actually, E-Tangle is pretty much like the Tanglefoot type stuff, which also
It's
does
far more
type
effective.
stuff. Yeah, it's far more effective because it was made from Gordeshi goodness.
Gordition,
But it really is far more effective.
Exactly. Yeah, everything made from Gordeshi goodness. Okay, so I think what we need to do is we need to do a whole frick lot of frickin' reflex saves here. Okay, what's the DC on your Entangle spell? Your DC is listed on. No, the DC 20 is for the break free type stuff, encouragement sign. So your DC for your various spells are listed right here.
Okay. It's a DC 18.
DC 18. I love it. Okay. And I don't think any of them were going to freaking make it. Oh my god. Okay, so let's check it out. So spud number 1, 2, 3, and actually let me call this out and put a
Orange token.
Yeah, put orange tokens on all the ones that.
They get a red token up. They get a token no matter what.
Yeah.
That's screwed.
That's great. Yes. No, I understand. Okay, actually, let's do this easier. Let's put a green token on the one that actually succeeds. Okay, so number 4 makes it. Number 6 makes it. 10. It's an 18.
Yeah.
It's your thing to do. And then,
The king?
give me a second. No, he fails it. Okay, so, I'm sorry, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And then, yes, and then the big guy makes it. Yes, that's all we really wanted. Okay. So we assume that all of the rest of them are entangled.
We get to make a save too.
Yeah, and that's correct, yes, and now the other fun people get to make saves. Woohoo! Reflex, DC 18.
Plus 5. 18.
The other things that I
I know, what's
Very
that?
convenient, actually, okay. So, oh my god.
You put a green one.
So far you've really only been seeing Firefly, like, I'll summon this, I'll summon that, and also it's like, oh my god, he's got other spells besides summoning spells. This is amazing, right? And so, he sees all the various orcs and all this other stuff, it's like, they're in the forest. Wham! And he locks them all down, and all these vines and various other types of things just start shooting up and like snaring their feet and snaring their stuff, and all of a sudden they're like, holy shit, and they're all swearing, it's like, God, what the hell is going on here? And they're just like sitting ducks in a barrel right now. It looks like only a few of them can even move around. Gary, you're not meeting that anymore. Okay, Odin, what do you want to do? This is shooting gallery territory for you.
I'm gonna walk in front of Alexander. I'm gonna say, get back to the palisade, I'll hold them off.
Yeah!
I'm going to, and I'll join you there. And then I'm going to fire.
After we kill them all.
Yes. And then I'm going to fire at the king.
Ah, X, going straight for the king. Not even bothering with these other meetings.
I'll trade, 2 points of, No. Are they denying the best?
He got
Okay.
But then again, it doesn't have a dance.
That's why you don't.
You can't exactly rip you out.
So you can get sneak
It's up to you.
attack
You have to use your action to pull free.
Then you can spend your round.
Excuse me, there's no reason why you can't entangle them in addition to entangle them. Thank you very much.
Don't waste the round.
Actually, that might not be a bad thing.
The sneak attack king is like, well, actually. I must be pretty good at it.
I'm trading 1 point of AC, thank you very much.
Okay, 1 point of AC, sure.
1 point of...
I didn't know you were going to
AC.
use it around.
And by the way, when you do that, what I'd like you to do is actually put a flat-footed token on your character.
Not that it really matters, but-
Know that your character is. Well,
Wait,
I mean, if he decides
why
to
are you
attack footed, then he's got this new feat, Reckless Shot, right, where he can trade points of armor, armor class AC, for extra AV. That's a lot. But as a side effect, he becomes flat-footed. Very interesting.
Really?
It's a change in the AC.
So I can sneak attack.
You could sneak attack him if you wanted to. Sure, yeah, exactly. Okay, we're good. So
Wait, he doesn't have sneak.
yeah, he doesn't have sneak attack. Okay.
Not that you know.
Alright.
5 secret levels of ninja.
Plus 7,
Yeah, that would be interesting having the paladin.
No, plus 8.
Yeah.
and that's a 14
14, which hits. Thank you very much.
for plus 3 damage.
There you go.
And then use it.
Yeah, so the, go ahead, do that. Go for it. Oh,
For 6 points of damage.
6 points of damage. Resounding hit, good hit.
Which,
Okay, so once again, gungnir sound, right, pegs the king guy right in the side. Oh, that's like, this is, and he's thinking to himself, this combat's going really badly now. It was going just fine right at the beginning, all of us getting on with the good humor, but now it's not going so well. Right. So there was something I wanted to mention. Yes, by the way, something that I'd like to start really seriously like to start getting into the habit of is roll your damage with your hit in character from the block. It will speed up the entire session by 15 minutes. Just rolling a little damage with the hit in character from the block. And I think it's worth the 15 minutes, especially the minutes. Okay. So